doubt she'll refuse to become a guy again. Lugako! Yes? Please listen carefully. The truth is... used to be a guy. A reaction. You were saying that again. Listen, unless you turn back into a guy, my Yuri will die. Explain everything. About time travel. About the D-mail Lugako sent. About my Yuri's fate. About how to avoid it. I talk and talk without pausing for breath. Finally, I'm done. You're joking, right? I can't believe any of it. This is more role-playing, right? You're being Kiyoma-san, right? Right? I don't like that backstory. It hurts. I think it would hurt my Yuri-chan too. I know you're confused hearing this so suddenly, but it's all true. I've witnessed her death countless times. I'm sorry. I know I'm being selfish, but I'm begging you to save my Yuri. I need you to become a guy again. Please tell me you're joking, Okabe-san. I can't possibly be a guy. I don't want to be. I've always been a girl ever since I was born. This is cruel. Why do I have to hear it from you, of all people? I'm so embarrassed. This isn't right. What's to be embarrassed about? I have a harder time thinking of you as a girl anyway. That's how you... me... What? I couldn't hear you. But that's how you think of me? Then Lugako shakes off her hands and runs away. Lugako, wait! She doesn't stop even when I call her. She disappears into the shrine office. I need to come up with a plan. When I get back to the lab, I take Kurusu outside, and then proceed to tell her what just happened. You raised a flag. Oh, poor girl. I know. What are you talking about? Don't you get it? You raised a flag. Or I guess you could say you tripped over a flag that was already raised. You mean a death flag? Why? It's a romance flag, genius. What? A romance flag? Ushiabara-san likes you. When her beloved Hoin Kyoma told her that she was a guy, it tore her pure maidenly heart into tiny little pieces. How would she turn back into a guy to save Mayuri? Because we changed him into a girl. So we have to undo that. He was originally a guy. In other words, your plan was a massive failure. Sure is calm when it's my neck on the line. Love is trouble. There's no formula for calculating people's feelings. Too many unknowns to solve for. Has this girl never been in love? Direct approach was a mistake. I'll be even harder to persuade her now. Should think of another way this time, like asking her mother directly. I'm sure the Ushiabara family already thinks of you as the man who made her daughter cry, so they might have their guard up. Lugako likes me? I don't want to believe it. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but... when do you think I first set off that romance flag? How should I know? I mean, think about it. Lugako was a guy last week. If you already liked me at that point, then... Lugako likes me? Yep. He's a guy, though. Yep. Oh no, she's a girl. But if I get her to change her mind, she'll be a guy. Yep. She's a rainbow. That's just your perspective. From everyone else's perspective, she was always a girl. It makes perfect sense. Think in terms of the current world line. Alright, it makes perfect sense. Anyway, there's a bigger problem. Don't change her mind, please. Got you. Got you. Will changing Uchihabara-san's gender to male really bring the IBN 5100 back? Something is different from this previous world line. According to Lukako's father, the IBN 5100 was definitely at Yanabayashi Shrine. Uzuha gave it to Ferris's dad. After he died, Ferris donated it to Yanabayashi Shrine. That sequence is the same on the world line where I obtained the IBN 5100. So you're gradually approaching the original world line. You know, I've been thinking, you really shouldn't be able to change the world line so easily. Makes you say that. I mean, there are 6 billion people in the world. Doesn't make sense that switching a single person's gender could cause such a huge change in the world line. According to Suzuha, taking different actions after a time leap will only change divergence by about 0.0000001%, if at all. When I cancelled Ferris's D-mail, there was a 0.5% change. 0.05% is pretty big. So what I'm getting so far is if he goes back in time to save Ferris's dad and Mayuri, but just ends up making the past worse. Yeah. That's exactly it, actually. Well, technically not the past. He went back to go do those things, and it made the future worse. Well, yeah. Yeah, the future. Just swap out the past for future. Or technically, we're in the present. That's confusing. If it sounds confusing, that's because it is. I always make everything worse. But we're fixing it. It can be fixed. What did Amine-san have to say about that? The year 2010 is a major attractor field junction, and the key is whether or not I obtained an IBN 5100. Maybe that divergence meter actually measures their distance to the IBN 5100. Basically, I mess up the past, which affects the future. Yes, pretty much. In any case, what you're saying is that all of the D-mails we sent had an influence on the IBN 5100's location somehow? There were also some D-mails that didn't activate reading Steiner. So just cancel the D-mails that activated reading Steiner, and the IBN 5100 might come back to you. The remaining D-mails were sent by Lukako and Kiryumoika. I don't want to see that woman again if I can help it. In any case, I should focus on Lukako right now. So what should I do about Lukako? Let's go out with her. Seriously? If there's nobody that you like, then there's no reason not to, is there? Odaru is the girl's dad? The girl that died? Yeah. And we don't know who the mom is. Close. Get close and help her work through her feelings, then she'll probably tell you what you need to know. Yuri dies in 2 days. I don't have time for that touchy-feely stuff. Only consider this as a last resort. If you're willing to hurt Uchihabara-san, you can always take the information by force. She'll forget after the world line changes, won't she? In that case, I think it's a valid option. But only when compared to Mayuri's death. I hate myself for suggesting this. No, you're right. I need to consider every possible option. I don't want to do that if there's another choice. I can be the other dad. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not saying this for myself. From my perspective, when the world line changes, everything until that point becomes undone. What about from Lukako's perspective? What if even after I leave it behind, the world line continues? The Lukako of this world line won't have to live with what I did to her. Besides, I have the time leap machine. In any case, the first thing I should do is have an honest talk with the girl in question. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. I was up all night thinking about Lukako. And Ferris, when's Ferris at my wedding? Wedding stream, Bogu. We'll have to see. You never know. Maybe something will pop up. Ocarine. Oh, there you are. Oh, she looks pissed. Yep. You're early. It's still 8. Something happened today? I'm here to scold you, Ocarine. Gives me a glare that's more cute than frightening. Never been very good at getting angry. Mayushi's very disappointed in you. What did I do? Can't fool me, Ocarine. You made Luka-chan cry, didn't you? How did you? Lukako-chan told me. She said you said she was a guy. Damn. These two are close friends. I should have known Lukako would go to Mayuri first. Of course Lukako would talk to Mayuri. Should have known. Why would you say such a mean thing, Ocarine? Mayuri, it doesn't involve you. This is a serious confidential matter involving the organization. It does too involve me. Luka-chan is Mayushi's friend. If you don't tell me, we're not friends anymore, okay? I'm gonna quit being a lab mem. Oops. Mayuri gonna kill me now. This is the first time I've ever seen Mayuri so angry. Not sure how to deal with this, honestly. Why did you say such a mean thing? Did it to save you. Can't say that. Can't let Mayuri know of my true purpose. Worried about something, aren't you? She's sharp, even though she never seems to be thinking anything. Can tell, I've been watching you longer than anyone, Ocarine. Yesterday you talked with Chris-chan for a long time, didn't you? Something's wrong. You should talk to Mayushi too, okay? I want to help too, okay? Now, let's go apologize to Luka-chan. Will you do that for me? Mayushi will come too, so let's... Ocarine? Come now, Mayuri. Me? Worry? Don't be ridiculous. I am the insane mad scientist Hoin Kiyoma. I have nothing to worry about. All I have is the hunger for chaos. Ocarine? I can't tell Mayuri. I can't. Even if Mayuri hates me for it. Who's Mayushi? That's what Mayuri calls herself. That's like her own nickname. That's Snoopy, not me. Exactly, that is Snoopy. Something important? What? From Lukako. Okabe-san, I have something important to talk to you about. Please come to the shrine when you can. I'll be waiting, please. Oh. Told her everything yesterday. I even told her about Mayuri's death. Perhaps after sleeping on it, she finally decided to believe my story. Alright. Where are you going? Mayushi's not done talking. I'm going to Lukako's. Really? You're going to apologize? Then let Mayushi come too. No, that will just make it harder. Please, take care of the lab while I'm gone. When I reach the shrine, I find Lukako standing alone in the courtyard. He still hasn't noticed me. Finally, Lukako turns around. You came. Thank you. We stare at each other in silence. Crap, this is awkward. I feel for Lukako. Yep, we all do. Did you tell Mayuri? Sorry, but Mayuri-chan's the only one I can talk to about this. I mean, how much did you tell her? Kept most of it a secret, especially the stuff about her dying. That's a relief. You still think I'm joking? Lukako shakes her head. She believes me? You said you had something important to talk about. Yeah. Trying to be gentle, but for some reason I wind up talking like Ferris. I don't know how to deal with Lukako now that she's a girl. Yes? Want to ask... Yes? Okabe-san, about what you said yesterday. Yeah? I believe you. That's great! So she's willing to go back to being a guy even though I hurt her feelings? Even after I hurt her feelings. For her to believe me in spite of that makes me pretty happy. So, well... in exchange for becoming a guy again. Exchange, she wants something in return? Kind of a player. Oh yeah. For today and tomorrow. We can stop before Mayuri-chan is in danger. What? What is she talking about? So... please be my... I couldn't hear you. One more time? Please be my... and... Speak up. I'll do anything I can. Boy, and... What? Please be my boyfriend. Boyfriend. Takes me a while to process the word. What did she just say? Wants me to be her boyfriend until tomorrow? Ooh! It's happening! Why? I like you. Wait just a second. This is too sudden. I can't think straight. No? That's just wrong. Not attracted to Lukako. Let me think about it. Give me 5 minutes. So embarrassed I can't look back. Oh, Karin, how'd it go? Just say yes. Did you apologize to Luka-chan? Yeah, so put the juicy chicken number 1 in the microwave and nuke it so that the D-mail is basically ABC and... What? The microwave was developed by knights of the, Rosicrucian order who used alchemy, meaning that the sound of the chime is the brainwashing device, while the chime itself actually doesn't have any meaning at all. What? Okarin's broken! Mutter incoherently as I set up the time leap machine. What are you doing? Making a tactical retreat. Retreat? How far do I go? far as I can. Yeah, that's it. Far, far away from here. I jump all the way back to August 11th, the limit of the time leap machine's range. Twice in a row. I leapt 67 hours back. Stop staring. You're distracting me. How many times do I have to tell you? You're still working on the time leap machine upgrade. Be right back. No problem. I'll be here, Cheeto. I know I shouldn't interrupt her, but there's nobody else I can rely on. Genius neuroscientist, I need to talk to you. Make it short. I want you to come with me to Yanabayashi Shrine. Tell me why. If it's a date or something, then I refuse. Hoin Kiyoma does not go on dates, much less with his assistants. Ridiculous. So I need you to explain the differences between the male brain and the female brain. What? Briefly explain my situation and what happened with Lukako before I leaped. And also the current situation. Many times have I explained this to Kurisu now. Okabe-san, Makase-san, did you come to pray? Ahem. Actually, we have something to talk to you about. Ushiobara-san. This is the strategy I thought up. Its name is Operation Christina. What might that be? You know male and female brains are very different? Actually, science says they're not, but... well, slight differences. In fact, just forget what I said. They're different. What? Hey. Male brains are right dominant. Female brains are left dominant. Yeah. By the way, the right brain handles image processing, spatial processing, and comprehensive judgment. The left brain handles things like language and calculation. The right and left brains are connected by the corpus callosum, which is more developed in females. You know, people say that girls are better at multitasking. That can be explained by the development of the corpus callosum. What? Snoopy! Hey! You're just in time for me to change Lukako back into a guy. What the hell is she talking about? Actually, these theories are kind of fringe, so they're not really that credible. So if you don't mind, I'd like to do an experiment. I'm back. Welcome back, Cheetah. An experiment? I want to try mapping your brain patterns to see if they're more female or male. What is mapping? Brainwave mapping. We just take a sample of your brainwaves. Anyway, you'll understand if you try it. Okay? Okay, it won't hurt a bit. I wanted to drop by and say hi. Ah, thank you, Snoopy. No thanks. It'll be okay, I promise. It won't hurt a bit. Just come to the lab and we'll... Kind of perverted old man, are you? Damn, gotta go to work soon because very thick papers tonight. Damn. Was there like a retraction or something? Fine, only this once. That's a gold star. He did it! Snoopy, that's a gold star. I think with this, you're above Sanchizi in the ranks. No, don't want it. Let me see. Will this put you above? Let me see. With this, yep, you've officially passed Sancheezy in the leaderboards. Congratulations, Snoopy. You're climbing up. You're now in 4th place. This is a grand moment. Indeed, I will be sure to share the good deeds you have done this night. You gotta work extra hard at work. You gave a hug out. You surpassed Sancheezy finally. And everything, like that one image from, like that one image. No, what is it? The one saying from Simpson. Everything's coming up, Snoopy. Streaming tomorrow night? Yeah, probably. I think I'm gonna be like, with tonight's stream, I'll be like at the very, very, very end of the game. And then it'll probably be like, the ending. We'll hang out and talk Steins Gate afterwards, and then I may play something else. Or keep it short. I'm not sure, but if I had to give you a percentage, it's probably like a 90% chance that I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Cool. Alright. Okay. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow. Alright, Snoopy. You take care. Hopefully you have another excellent night at work. And if you get on break or something, or I don't know, if I'm still on and for whatever reason they let you come home early, wish me luck tonight at work. You got it, Snoopy. Good luck. You got this. Go show 'em. Go show 'em. Even, you hear that? Even my dogs are saying you got this. They're saying, go Snoopy, go Snoopy. Everything's coming up, Snoopy. I told you he was gonna give me a hug. It's true. And he doesn't give out hugs to anyone. After all, once upon a time, he did used to be your master once. What kind of perverted man are you? Just treating her like a valuable test sub. Go back to the lab, you experiment-loving grill. Yeah, okay, so that's the thanks I get for going out of my way to help you. I'm gone. You're on your own now. Did you post the wholesome thing in the chat? Oh, I have to find it. Neither I did. Okay, option one, either it's on my laptop and not my computer, or I found it but I didn't, maybe I think I accidentally deleted it, so I have to like search for it again. But I know where to find it. And I looked for like a little bit, but I was pretty busy and I was catching up on sleep today, so I was like but when I do post it, I will absolutely tag you, Cheetah, so you can see. It's on the top of my to-do list. It's right after Get Up. Kurisu leaves the shrine with squared shoulders, muttering darkly to herself. What was Makase-san talking about? Well, basically, you're actually a guy. The result is the same, of course. It's morning now. This is the second time I've woken up like this. The date was different the first time. In any case, my mental state is exactly the same as back then.